On the riverbank of West Sumatra, there lived a man named Pak Lebay. One day, Pak Lebay got two party invitation. Both are big party that was held by rich people. One was held in the upstream village, and the other was held in the downstream village. But apparently, the party was held in the same day and time. Pak Lebay was in a dilemma. Which party should he attend? He didn't take it into consideration. If I go to the upstream village party, I will get the price of two buffalo head. However, I don't know the hostess much, and the food is better in the downstream village party. I know the host will there even though I will only get one buffalo head. When the time came, Pak Lebay got ready and hopped into his canoe. He hasn't decided whether to go to the upstream village or the downstream village. Even though the food is not as good as downstream village, but I heard the upstream village host like to give out cakes. So he rowed his boat and go to the upstream village. Only halfway though, he changed his mind. Even though I think that one buffalo head is not enough, but in the downstream village, it will be cooked very deliciously. So he turned his path and go to the downstream village. When he almost arrived, he crossed paths with a man who had just returned from the downstream village party. Hey sir, how's the party in downstream village? He asked. The buffalo is so skinny, complained the man. Hearing the news, he changed his mind. He then turned path to the upstream village. But when he got there, the party has ended. He then hurriedly rode back to the downstream village. But it was too late. The party has also ended in the downstream village. He then went home. He failed to get buffalo's head. But he thinks, I can still fish and hunt. So he wrapped himself a box of rice. And he called his dog, who usually go hunting with him. He sat in the spot where he usually fished. His dog sat next to him. Not long before finally his hook got a fish. He pulled his hook, but the hook is stuck. So he jumped into the river. When he finally got into the bottom of the river, the fish had escaped. He then returned with his body soaked. Poor Pak Lebay. After all that effort, Pak Lebay felt hungry. He then decided to just eat the box he had prepared, the rice box. He failed to eat buffalo dishes. He failed to get a fish. At least he can eat his rice box, right? But to his surprise, his dog has eaten his rice while he was diving. His luck that day. Because of that, people around him started to call him the poor Pak Lebay, or also called as Pak Lebay Malang. The moral of the story is, don't be indecisive or you might just lose your chance like Pak Lebay. That's all from me. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.